Remember when banking meant standing in line at the branch? Now, your bank lives on your phone. Those bright Monzo and Starling cards? They're everywhere, and for good reason. Digital banks have made managing money fast, easy, and, dare I say, fun. They didn't just pop up overnight. Tech changed everything, and banking had to catch up. People wanted speed, clarity, and control. The new banks listened. Suddenly, the old banks had to step up their game, improving apps and adding features. This competition means better choices for us all. But what's powering this banking revolution? It's something called open banking. Open banking lets you link accounts, get instant loan decisions, and more, all safely. But with new tech and your money, it's natural to wonder, is it really safe? So, what is open banking? It's a secure way to let trusted, regulated companies access your financial info with your permission. You're always in control. You choose who sees what and for how long. Open banking started in the UK in 2018, not by banks, but by government regulators. The goal? More competition, better products, and more power for you. Now, big banks must let approved apps connect to your accounts, if you say yes. Only companies regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority can use open banking. Strict rules and security standards protect you and your money. But can you trust it? That's the real question. We'll look at the protections, the risks, and whether open banking is worth it. Let's dig in. Open banking puts you in charge of your financial data. You decide which companies can see your info and for how long. It's a big shift from the old days when banks kept your data locked away. Now, you can see all your accounts, current, credit card, mortgage, in one app. That means no more juggling logins or paper statements. Security is built in. You never share your password with anyone but your bank. When you use an open banking app, you approve access through your bank's secure site or app. The third-party app never sees your login details. You're giving temporary, read-only access, never full control. They can't move your money without your separate approval. It's about sharing data, not handing over your account. Open banking wasn't a bank invention. It was a regulatory shake-up. In 2016, UK regulators saw that big banks dominated and customers rarely switched. Their solution? Force the biggest banks to let customers share data with other companies. In 2018, it became law, your data, your choice. The aim was more competition, innovation, and better deals for you. This was part of a wider European push too. PSD2, if you've heard of it. The UK went further, setting a global standard for open banking. The core idea: your financial data belongs to you, not your bank. By sharing it, you unlock smarter tools, better rates, and easier money management. It's tech and regulation working together to put you in control. What does open banking actually do for you? First, it lets apps pull in info from all your accounts, current, credit, savings, into one dashboard. That's how budgeting apps show you the big picture and help you track spending. Second, it lets you make payments directly from your bank via third-party apps. No card needed. For example, Pay by Bank at checkout connects you to your bank to approve the payment. It's faster and often more secure than entering card details. You can move money, pay friends, or automate savings with a tap. These two features, seeing all your data and making payments, are the heart of open banking. They're powering a wave of new, helpful financial tools. It's about making your money work smarter, not harder. So, how does open banking keep things secure? When you use an app, you start by giving clear, explicit consent. The app tells you what data it wants and for how long. You're then redirected to your bank's official site or app to log in, never through the third party. Only your bank sees your credentials. After you log in, your bank double-checks. Are you sure you want to share this info? If you confirm, your bank gives the app a secure temporary token, not your password. This token lets the app access only the data you approved and nothing else. Access expires after a set time, usually 90 days, so you stay in control. You can revoke access anytime. It's a digital handshake, secure, limited, and always your choice. Ever wondered how your banking app talks to your bank? It's all thanks to secure APIs, like digital waiters, carrying your requests safely between the app and your bank. These APIs act as secret messengers, ensuring only the right data is shared securely and with your consent. That's open banking. Let's see open banking in action. Getting a mortgage used to mean piles of paperwork and stress. Now, you just approve access in your banking app, and lenders get what they need instantly. No more printing or scanning. Open banking also helps boost your credit score by showing regular payments, unlocking new opportunities for you. Is open banking safe? Yes. UK open banking is designed with strict rules and bank-level security. Every provider must be authorized by the FCA, just like major banks, and follow tough data protection laws. You never share your password. You approve access securely through your bank. If something goes wrong, you're protected and can get your money back. That's real peace of mind. So, when you use an open banking service, you control who sees your data and for what purpose. You must give explicit consent for each app, and only regulated companies can access your info. Access expires after 90 days unless you renew it, and you can revoke permission anytime. Your data is only used for the service you choose, like budgeting or credit checks, and never for anything else. Open banking is secure, but not risk-free. The biggest threat comes from scammers, not the technology itself. Watch out for fake websites and phishing messages, pretending to be your bank or an open banking app. Always use official websites or app stores, and never enter your banking password on third-party sites. Read consent screens carefully. Know what data you're sharing and with whom. Stick with reputable companies, check reviews, and start small to stay safe. Our open banking brings all your accounts together so you can see your money in one place. No more juggling apps or guessing your balance. These apps sort your spending, show where your money goes, and help you set budgets and savings goals. It's financial empowerment, right there in the palm of your hand. Beyond just seeing your money, open banking is fundamentally changing how you can access new financial products. It's making the whole process of shopping around for a better deal much, much simpler. Think about applying for a personal loan. In the past, you'd fill out endless forms, and the lender would base their decision largely on your credit report, which might not tell the whole story. Now, with your permission, a lender can use open banking to get a real-time, accurate picture of your income and outgoings. This can lead to a quicker and often fairer assessment of what you can actually afford to borrow. This is a massive win for fairness. A traditional credit score can sometimes feel like a blunt instrument. It might not reflect your true financial situation, especially if you've not borrowed much in the past. Open banking allows lenders to look beyond just your borrowing history and see your actual financial behavior. If you've been diligently paying your rent on time and managing your money well, that can now count in your favor. This helps create a more level playing field, giving more people access to credit on better terms, based on how they manage their money day to day, not just on a score from a computer. It's not just about loans either. Open banking is powering a new wave of services designed to constantly scan the market for you. Imagine an app that analyzes your spending on things like gas, electricity, and broadband. When it spots that you could get a cheaper deal elsewhere, it lets you know. Some services can even handle the switching process for you. This takes the hassle out of comparing prices and could save you hundreds of pounds a year without you having to lift a finger. It turns your transaction data into your own personal deal hunter, always working in the background to make sure you're not overpaying on your regular bills. This same principle applies to savings. New apps can analyze your spending patterns and calculate how much you can afford to save each month. They might suggest moving a certain amount into a higher interest savings account from a different provider. Because open banking makes it easy to see accounts from all banks, these apps can recommend the very best rates on the market, not just the ones offered by your own bank. It's all about using your own data to make sure your money is working as hard as possible for you, whether that's by cutting your costs or boosting your savings. Open banking is making your money work smarter, not harder. With features like roundups and automated savings, your spare change is swept into savings pots without you thinking about it. These tools help you save, invest, and pay seamlessly, so your finances grow in the background while you get on with life. Open banking brings real convenience. See all your accounts in one place, making money management simple and stress-free. You gain control, track spending, and set savings goals with ease. Plus, you get access to better deals and smarter tools, helping your money work harder for you. But with new banking tech, privacy and scams are real risks. Your financial data is personal. Be careful who you share it with. Watch out for scams and never trust unsolicited links. Stick to trusted brands, read consent screens, and take your time. Your data, your responsibility. Should you use open banking? The answer depends on your needs and comfort with technology. Open banking can help you manage accounts, save, or reach financial goals, if you're comfortable sharing data. But if you're uneasy about privacy or not confident with tech, it's okay to wait. Ultimately, the choice is yours. Make sure it's one you feel good about. Open banking is about putting you in control, securely sharing your financial data to get better deals, manage money, and budget smarter. It's regulated, safe, and you never share your password, only with your bank. There's a balance between convenience and privacy, and it's always your choice. Open banking isn't for everyone, but if you're curious, the power is in your hands. Open banking is just the start. Soon, you'll see all your accounts, savings, pensions, investments, in one app, making money management simple and personal. The future of finance is open, tailored to you, and puts more power in your hands than ever before.